السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا أزغر بالا من تركيا. I'm a lecturer of English language at Qatar University. I came here in 2007 after working in the United States for 2 years and after doing my master's degree in the United States in language teaching. People always ask me the question, why did you come to Qatar when you were in the United States? There were of course several reasons why I came to Qatar. First, I wanted to know more about the culture, the language and the people in the Gulf. When I was working in United States, I had a lot of students from the Gulf. Most of them were from Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates and Qatar. So we had really good time with my students, and this idea happened in my mind that I should go, and I worked in these places. So I applied and I accepted the job in Qatar, and I am very happy with my decision. So far it's been 7 years and I worked here happily until now without any problems. And it's my plan that I want to continue working here for more years to come. Another reason why I picked Qatar, not the other countries, is that the students that I met from Qatar were very friendly. Their culture was very close to my culture, and above all, Qatar is a Muslim country. And as a Muslim, I thought it would be a great place to practice my religion and at the same time do my profession. Having been here for this long, I think that I made the right decision. Qatar University, I could say, is in a very position in terms of its education in all departments. It uses technology very well. It is already established, and most of the departments, they have an established curriculum and everything works very smoothly. This is related to, of course, the vision of the Qatari government. They are doing a lot of investments in education, and Qatar University is one of these places where a lot of investment is being put into, and this is reflected in the amount of research and the quality of students that we are producing here at Qatar University. As the years goes by, the minor challenges that we used to have here in the beginning in terms of logistics and buildings and stuff like that is almost coming to an end, and I can see that in a very near future Qatar University will take its place in very major universities in the region and even in the world. In 2007, when I came to Qatar, I was young, fresh and enthusiastic. It's been 7 years now since I came here, and I still feel the same. I'm very young, I'm fresh, and I'm enthusiastic about teaching and about learning. This enthusiasm is of course related to my students here at Qatar University. I see a big improvement in this 7 years that I have been here. In 2007, 2008, 2009, the quality of students were very different than the quality of students we have now. I see a huge improvement in the high schools, and therefore that is reflected to the quality of our students here at Qatar University. When I came here in 2007, I was a single man, and I realized that I was missing out on a lot of activities because Qatar is a very family-oriented place. So I decided to get married in 2009, and the first condition that I told my wife that we were going to live in Qatar for a longer period of time. Initially, she didn't like the idea. She wanted to live closer to her parents. But then when I started talking about the place here, the people, the culture, where I live, what kind of activities we do here, she started to change her mind. The pictures, the videos that I showed her, was very effective. Not just for her family as well, who came to realize that Qatar is a really great place to live.
When I came to Qatar, I was actually very worried. I was very sad because I left my country, I left my family. But after some time, I started to Qatar University. I had many Arab friends there, both Qatari and non-Qatari. They really helped me. They invited me their weddings, they invited me their houses. They really helped me to get used to Qatar. But I still keep in touch with them. Now Qatar is like my home country.
Our families also have a very positive idea of Qatar. For example, my mother came here 2 times. One when I was single and one when I was married, actually not last year, but the year before, when our first son was born. She really loved the place. We came to this park many times, the Aspire Park, which is very close to our house, and we took her to several places in here. She wants to come again and again. Part of that also is that I took her to Umrah. We went to Saudi Arabia to Umrah together with my mother. We drove, and she has very positive opinion of here. Similarly, after I got married and my wife gave birth to our second son, her mother and father also came here. They visited us here last year. We took them to, again, to Corniche, to Qatar, to different cultural activities in the Souq Waqf. And they are very willing to come back here again. And hopefully, inshallah, we're trying to bring them back again. In our free time in Qatar, we usually hang out with our friends, the Turkish community, and the other people from different places in the world. We have a huge Turkish community here at Qatar University and in Doha as well. And so we got to know a lot of these people, and our kids and their kids, they play together. And we usually arrange picnics in El Spire, in El Dukhan or El Zikrit. Sometimes we go to El Khor, even Sea Lion. And in these places, we usually have a good time at the weekend, or sometimes even during the week and during the Eid times. Having lived in Qatar for 7 years, both as a single man and as a married man, there are several things that I learned from the Qatari people and from the Qatari culture. Here, people are very relaxed and they are very laid back and they are very stress-free. And for them, family comes before everything else. We can see this in their daily lives. We can see this at school as well. For them, family is important and it needs respect. This is a very great lesson that I learned. Another observation that I made, or a lesson that I learned, is that Qatari people and the government are embracing modernity with all its modern benefits, but they are using some values, traditional values, family values, values such as friendship, to control the benefits of modernity. And this is giving them a great attraction when compared to with other cultures and other countries in the world. There has been tremendous change in Qatar in the last 7 years. In 2007, the skyline in Doha wasn't as high as it is now, and there weren't as many skyscrapers as you can see now. The change was not only in the skyline of Doha, it was also in terms of services, in terms of traffic, and in terms of many other events. Doha now has become one of the centers in the world in terms of cultural events, arts events, and sports events. Actually, one of these events is going to be taking place in 2022, which is the World Cup organization. This event has put Qatar on the world stage one more time, and it made it a very prominent country. Inshallah, me and my family are going to stay here until that time and see what kind of arrangements are going to take place to accommodate such a big, important event that will take place here. Another change, which is very personally important for me, is the fact that Turkey and Qatar has established very close relations in the last couple of years, thanks to the leadership and thanks to the people's willingness. When I first came, most of my students didn't know much about Turkey, but now most of them have been to Turkey and they know my country very closely, like I do Qatar. This is another reason why I feel very happy and at home, and I want to continue to live in Qatar.